Park can be an unpredictable city. Affluency doesn't mitigate its problems. In some ways, it amplifies them. This is why we're deployed. But we've seen better days.
Then why are we just now debriefing?
This mission is not complete.
I only know of her. Our lack of data collection is a problem.
Valdez, I'm aware of your investigative talents. Braxwell spoke highly of you, and that's why you're on this team. Local law enforcement handles itself very well. But there are those with abilities. Some believe themselves to be good. Others don't even attempt to act as if they are. Either way, we're involved. Not everyone will agree with our status. But that can be said for anything. May I remind you both, we're Alpha Core, and failure is not what we do.
For the players.
I am not gay. I am not gay.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come. Oh.
Has she gone or is she here? Kathleen Kennedy's employment status is queer.
What are you doing?
Adjusting your breasts. You fainted and they shifted all out of whack. There.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day! Fuck off! We can't see past our own fucking reflection! That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Twat Waffle! That's all you fucking are! Twat Waffle! Fuck off! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! nothing to say. Fuck your immersion. Guess what? Fucking pronouns. You take everything we love and you just can't help. Shovel, you are bullshit. Fucking crap. Ideology into everything. Every single solitary fucking thing. It's really ready to go. Fucking stuttering! Fucking stuttering! Fucking stuttering! Take me by the hand, take me by the hand, take me by the hand, take me by the hand. He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Fucking sizzling! Oh my god, I'm bending the head. Oh my god, like that. Hey darling, you can smile more. That's what we fucking do. Fuck off! Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cock. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. You're some Hollywood horse bitch. Titty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, fucking sizzling. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, I'm gonna make quad your main balls. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, oh my god, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, you got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, so fucking crazy. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, fuck off. Fire, fire, big pants flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. Choose like it's oh look, what a coincidence. God damn, I hate this thing. I can't say the word tampon. Who? Goodbye. Hi, everyone. Welcome. to Afternoon Tea with Az. I'm your host, as always, Az from Heel vs. Babyface, aka the guy that screamed in the face of modern Western gaming and caused them to cry. You're literally crying. No, that's called shouting. That's called shouting. You're crying. You're projecting your tears onto me. I'm there screaming at your fucking pansy ass face. But I must defend corporation. Corporation thanks you for your service. How are we all doing on this rather chilly winter's day in Janvier, aka March 2024? Oh no, January. That's it. I always get those confused. Never mind. Before the stream, I went out for a half-hour walk. So I've got this, and then I got Sunday Fun Day. Thankfully, not as busy as I was last Sunday, where I had 4 streams back to back. Well, 3 streams back to back. Then a gym session. Then a Golden Globes viewing party, which went on for 4 hours. It was great fun, by the way, though. Over on Film Threat with Chris Gore, Alan, et al. It was a lot of fun. And it's the new year, folks, and it's progress report time. Now, of course, I'm not talking about a progress report on me. I'm talking about a progress report on how you're doing with regards to supporting the channel. So if you'd just like to handcuff yourself into the chairs, it's time for your 2024 audit. Okay. Sorry. I had a dream about DSP last night. I'm lying. I dreamt of big busty Asians. And that was just the men. Fucking hell. What the hell is going on? What is going on? And this week has gone crazy, though. This week has been really crazy. You're all Umi. DSP has decided 2024 is the year to remonetize the wife. Oh dear. What could possibly go wrong? As a documentary looms. Yes, folks. The guy that did the Boogie documentary is going to be doing a DSP documentary. Okay, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, after all, it worked out so well for Boogie as he truly exposed in all kinds of ways, sadly, who he was as a person. But yes, Mike Klum is going to be doing a documentary on DSP. They've agreed to it, I believe, in principle. And he will fingers crossed, be getting all that sort of sorted for filming. When's filming going to start? Don't know. I don't know if there already has been some filming, but holy. I've already booked myself onto that EFAP. I've already booked myself on it. Speaking of EFAP, Morley's going to be joining us a little later on, about an hour or so, 45 minutes or so. as he atones for his sins on Tuesday. I said he didn't have to turn up, but I mean, not to Tuesday. It would be nice if he did that, but but I mean today. But he insisted. He insisted. So we're gonna get a little bit of Molly Pauly later on. Okay, progress report. Let's do the progress report to start off with, right? There's been some good stuff. There's been some bad stuff. I have a confession to make. I have a confession to make. Because I can't lie. I can't lie. If I lie, I'm helping nobody. I'm helping nobody. Okay? So let me get the confession out of the way first. Let me bring this up. Let me bring this tweet up here. Here's the tweet that I put out on the 5th of January. No energy drinks 1 year, 36 days. No soda pop 1 year, 26 days. No alcohol 1 year, 9 days. No fast food 322 days. No biscuits or sweets, day 2. Day 2. Here's the confession. Here's the confession. One of those things on the list, I have failed. One of the things on that list, I have failed. Oh. And yes, it is no biscuits or sweets. I failed on day 11. I failed last night. Last night, I failed. I had a little bit of chalky. I had a little bit of chalky. So when the next time we do the progress report, we're gonna do the no biscuit sweets day, failed day 11. But today's day 1. Today's day 1. We go again. Why do we fall, Master Wayne? Why do we fall, Master Wayne? I'll say this. I'll say this, okay? I always knew this was going to be the hardest by a long shot. I'm relatively happy that I made it to day 11. Day 11 without sugar was quite a feat. But I can't lie to you. I can't fib, because if I fib, I'm just fooling myself. I'm not fooling you. I'm fooling myself. But we are still no energy drinks. We are still no soda pop. We are still no alcohol. We're still no fast food. But we failed on day 11 on that one. Damn. I have to say, I found it. I don't like dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's too bitter. Oh, there's Morley. There you go. Hi. Are you ready now, or you're just listening in on your whatever you're doing? On your whatever you're doing. But we ain't. I know, but I need to. The reason I do this is to be accountable. That's the reason why I do this. This isn't a brag or a boast or anything like that. It's to be accountable. Because if I'm accountable to you guys, what the fuck is going on? Twitter is absolutely fucked. I'm getting notifications for stuff I'm not getting any notification. I'm getting DM notifications and I'm going to my DMs and there's no new DM. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, the reason why I do this is to keep me accountable, because if I have to relay to you where I am, then I have to confess to myself. I have to confess to myself where I am, you know? Instead of not being accountable and then, hey, how's it going? Yeah, fine. It's going fine. Wishy-washy shit, you know? Wishy-washy shit. That's the bad news. That's the bad news. Let's get to some good news. As you know, I've been saying that so weird. No, Dan, right, fuck this guy. By the way, when I was in the gym last night, I nearly messaged you. When I was dripping with sweat, I nearly messaged you and called. And I was going to call you a massive baguette, unless you got your ass. Okay, anyway, right. Dan Vass does this thing. I'm on a. I turn up to George's first live stream last Sunday. And my introduction was Dan Vass not shutting the fuck up. And Dan says, he says, whenever I see Az on Insta, he says, whenever I see his Instagram, and he says, I see a picture of this sweating, ugly man. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, right, all right, Dan. Sweating 100%. Dripping 100%. Yeah. Man, I would have taken Silverback, but okay. I'd take Baldy, you know? I'd take, look at that Baldy. That sweaty, Baldy. You know, I'd take that. I would take that fat, sweaty, baldy man. I'd take that. But ugly. Ugly. Okay. You know the only Brazilian I like is on a woman's right. So yeah. So anyway, let's get to the good news. Yeah, you're right, Sandy. That's it. Yeah. He's jealous. He's jealous of my whatever. I try and play that card if it wasn't fucking Dan Vask and his fucking Rapunzel black hair, fucking arsehole. Let's get to the good news. So this year, I said, this year we're in it to win it. Yeah, I said we're in it to win it. We're gonna, you know, we're nailing the food, which we are. We're nailing the exercise, which we are. I said this year we're in it to win it. We're looking for big losses this year. I'm going to become a massive loser of weight. Because in everything else, I'm a fucking god. Woo! Damn. Look at that. Look at that. DJ. $100. No alcohol for over a year. You call yourself a responsible Brit? In all honesty, I never did. I never did. Irresponsible Brit. Fuck yeah. Woo! DJ, thank you. I didn't see Morley. I'll just wait for Morley to text me. Morley, text me on the phone when you're ready. I saw him in the chat, but I don't know if he's ready. But just text me on the phone if you're ready, and I'll come onto Discord. DJ, thank you. Woo! So I said this year I'm in it to win it, right? And I'm not bullshitting you. I'm fucking for reals on this. For realsies, for realsies. He's still in transit. Okay, thank you. He's still in transit. Okay. Bloody Mauler and his trans. So I told you the story at Christmas. I weighed myself after Christmas. I put a bit back on again, you know. I put a little bit of Christmas weight on. We all do it. We all do it. And that 88 pound loss had become, well, I think it had become, I need to work it out. What had it become? Minus. Okay. Okay, so that 88 pound loss had since October. It was 88 pounds in October. I'll get onto the conversion rates for you all. Since October, that's what it was at the end of October. But that 88 pound loss actually ended up on the year being a 77 pound loss. So we ended up putting back on 11 pounds. Okay? It could be muscle gain, it could be muscle, I mean, whatever. But you can't convert fat into muscle. That's impossible. You can burn fat and you can gain muscle. Two different things, though. But yeah. But muscle weighs heavier than fat, correct? But yeah. That was on the 28th. That was on the 28th of December. That's when I weighed myself. Now, I told you last week that since the 28th of December, I had been regimented. And so last week I said we in that week and a half, nearly 2 weeks, we had lost that extra and we were back on to the 88 pounds. We were back on there, which was great. This week I have been this week I've hit the gym 6 days in a row. 8 days out of 10. I have been on the calorie control meals, the fresh meals, good meals. 3 meals a day, ranging between 300 to 500 calories a meal. I'm averaging about 1,300 calories a day right now. That's what I'm putting in. On average, about 1,400 calories a day. Got on the scales this morning. Got off the scales. Got back on the scales. Same weight. Got off the scales. Got back on the scales. Same weight. Got off the scales. Got back on the scales. Same weight. 4 in a row. 4 in a row. Exactly the same weight. We had lost 88 pounds. We've now lost 96 pounds. And we're 4 pounds away from 100. This time next week, I am going to be reporting on a 3-figure pound lossage. £8 lost this week through strict calorie control dieting and smashing that gym like I would smash Tifa's back doors in. We're on the cusp. We are on the cusp of a 3-figure poundage loss. Now, for the people who want it in stone, 96 pounds in stone is 6.8 stone. So since I've been reporting on this, which is about 8, I think we're in month 9, either 8 or 9 months. Since I've been reporting on this, we are yeah, one Ryan, yeah, 6.8 stone. That's one Ryan. So that's 6.8 stone, 96 pounds. Now, X-Ray Girl and I, we follow each other on an app. She gets my notifications, so she can see what I'm registering every week. So yes, even though I had a hiccup last night with some sucra and some little chockies, thankfully that didn't have any impact on what was a really strong week. And this morning, I went to the gym last night, by the way, after that State of Decay 2 stream I did. I did a 5-hour State of Decay 2 stream. By the way, all 4 parts of my individual playthrough for State of Decay 2 are up on the gaming channel. All 4 of them. Boom. All went up last night. I did it all for you last night. Boobies. Even put it in a playlist for you. Co-op, how about I just do what I'm doing and I don't do anything that I don't need to do? Okay, how about that? Yeah, how about that? Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Show me your nutrition expert credentials, and I'll start to listen to you. So yes, I'm on the cusp of a big figure, and I want to bring home the bacon for you. The co-op stream with Mr. Porkchop is going up. I've downloaded it. It's going to go up. It's going to go up probably later tonight or maybe tomorrow. The reason why I haven't uploaded it yet is I don't know whether or not to cut off all the nonsense at the beginning when we were trying to get in the game together. Do I just cut all of that out and then just go straight into the gameplay, or do I put all the nonsense? Do I keep just all the nonsense in as well? So that's the only reason why I haven't uploaded it. I haven't decided whether or not to keep the nonsense or just start or edit it so it just starts when we start playing the game. So yeah, this time next, leave it in. You want it in? Is it funny? Yeah, it's pretty funny. Me shouting at Mr. Porkchop's always funny. Leave it in. Okay. All right. Okay. As you can see, there's a little bit of difference in the face than the Ocean Man video. Little bit of difference between the two. So yeah, so next week I've got a real goal to hit this week. I've got a real target to smash this week. So today we got afternoon tea with us. We're doing it right now. After this, we got Sunday fun day. After that, I've got to go to the gym. The gym that I normally go, the one that I'm starting to go to now, that's probably going to be closed. So I will most likely have to go to my 24-hour gym tonight. So that's fine because today's leg day. It's leg day today. Love the Lego heads. They're out because I need to put them up in the attic. These need to go up in the attic. Did I tell you I did a big Lego order the other week, and it arrived, and I was like, cool. And then a couple of days later, I realized that I'd ordered a bunch of minifigures, 24 minifigures from the new minifigure set. And they didn't put the minifigures in the order. So I emailed Lego and said, hi, I got this order. And my 24, which ended up coming to like £85. That's a lot of money. My 24 minifigures weren't in it. And I told Mr. Porkchop. And he went, oh. He said, I hear that the Lego customer service is absolutely excellent. And 2 days later, I got an email from Lego, and it was just, oh, we're really sorry. We have packed up 24 minifigures for you. They're going out the door today, free of charge, no cost yourself. We're really sorry about that. We'll talk to the warehouse to make sure that that mistake never happens again. Have a nice day. And I'm like, that is customer service. That is customer service. I saw something about RC. I think I saw a Yellow Flash thumbnail where some fucking mentally retarded purple-haired, pink-haired, blue-haired Portlandian land whales who don't give a shit about Transformers were complaining that RC was too sexy or something. And they're like, why isn't these two male Transformers sticking their male Transformer penises into each other? Don't listen to nonsense like that, chat. Don't listen to nonsense like that. Not Yellow Flashes stuff. Listen to that. Don't listen to these fucking weirdos. Ow, RC's too sexy. Blair's canonically gay. The fucking robots. You fucking freaks! I need everybody to be like me because I'm so fucking insecure! Get him out of there! Get him out of there! Fucking weirdos. Fucking weirdos. Seek help. Get off the internet. See a psychiatrist. You're fucking broken. Your mind's broken in twain. Yeah, then they keep telling you it doesn't matter. I keep telling you it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter! Do what Japan is doing right now. Japan, keep doing what you're doing. Turn around and tell these freaks to fuck off. Just turn around and go, fuck off. CEO of Heel vs. Babyface Gaming today was highly criticized for his portrayal of ladies in a video game, as they were described as unrealistic in body structure and too sexy. When questioned about this to our reporter, he said, "Tell him to fuck off." Do they have that? Do they have that? Hey? Do they have that beautiful collection of fucking Autobots up there? Hey? Dr. Az's, no. Hey, do they have that beautiful collection there? Yeah? Nah? Yeah? No! You got nothing! You're fake! You pirate everything that you watch. You don't even fucking read shit. You ain't got a fucking toy. Shut the fuck up! Fucking Portlandian land whales. Keep telling her, just keep telling her, fuck off. Who's it? Literature Devil's dealing with. Literature Devil is currently dealing with a bunch of weirdos that don't understand that Rorschach is actually the hero of the Watchmen film. And the book, the comic. Even though Alan Moore got it completely wrong. There is no denying that Rorschach is the hero of the Watchmen film. They aren't a clue. You're dealing with idiots. You're literally dealing with sub-IQ window lickers. Window lickers. I wouldn't trust them. I wouldn't trust them to try and complete a two-piece jigsaw. Fuck that. I wouldn't Dan? I wouldn't trust them to put together a one-piece jigsaw. RC's trans, blurs, canonically gay. Oh, fucking shut up. Just because some broken Western twat who tried to virtue signal to his mate so he could get more work in the industry because the whole industry's fucking broken, decided to stick that in a comic that nobody fucking bought. Doesn't make it canonically correct. You dumb fuck. Broken people with an ideology that's based on lies, lies, and lies. And the reason why they scream like cancel pigs, like the filth that they are, the vermin that they are, the reason why they squeal and squeak like the piggies is because they know that it's all based on lies. And they hate it when people turn around and go, lol, no. Believe our lies! No. No. You live in your own little dream world. Have a nice day. Stay safe. More importantly, make sure other people are safe because you're a fucking freak. Me? Nah. I'm good. I'll stay here in reality if that's okay. I'll stay here in reality, you know. RC's too sexy. Never made a woman come in their life. None of them. None of them. Never fucking touched a breast. Never mind anywhere else. Never even fucking had a hint of bringing a woman to climax. None of them. Fucking whacking themselves off to fucking furry porn. Ay, Chihuahua. Might bring you a bit of heat. Hi, internet. Have a nice fucking day. The closest they've come to having two breasts in their hand is when they're double fucking churning their mouth at the local KFC. It's not our fault that you hate yourself and you hate your life. That's you. Not us, that's you. I can't help that. I can't help you stop hating yourself. I can't do that. Only you can do that. Look in the fucking mirror. You're full of self-hatred, self-loathing. And you want everyone to feel like you, as miserable as you. Well, guess what? Some of us aren't. Some of us aren't. Life's pretty good. The world's a beautiful place when you get off the internet and get outside. Went for a beautiful 30-minute walk this morning. Needed to get some milk. I wanted my cup of tea. Could have gone to the shop that's just down the road. No, I'm going to go to the shop that's over there so I can go for a nice 30-minute walk. Put my gloves on because it was cold. Beautiful fresh air. Crisp winter's day. We can actually see some blue sky. Wonderful time to get out there in the real world. Not bask online, fueling your self-hatred. Just constantly engaging online in argument after argument after argument, dragging you deeper and deeper into the cesspit that you love to be in. Some of us want to better ourselves. Some of us want to change. 96 fucking pounds since 8 months ago. Some of us want to make a change. Some of us don't want to. Some of us want to get out of that fucking bucket of crabs. Beautiful crisp walk. Beautiful walk. Got home. How long? Half an hour until the stream starts. Let's put the kettle on. Make a nice cup of tea. So while you sleep in your stained mattress where you haven't changed the fucking bedding for 14 months, in your stink hole where you sleep, get up, hit the internet, fall into a pit of fucking despair, why don't you do yourself a favor? Why don't you do yourself a favor and just try not to? Yeah? Nah, fuck it. You're lost. You're lost. You're never gonna change. You ain't got the fucking balls to change. You had them fucking surgically cut off. Not my problem. As I said to Eric and I were talking on ripping the silverback this week. Hey, Eric, what's that? Not my problem. Exactly. Exactly. Surrounded by great people online and offline. Wonderful people. That's what you need in your life. You need good people. You don't need people that use you or drag you down. Fucking get rid of them. They're not your friends. They're not your friends. You might think, oh yeah, but I need them. I need my friend. No, they're not your friend. If they're there to put you down, they're not your friend. Friends are there for each other. Doesn't mean they kiss your ass. Friends are there to tell you the truth. Friends are there to be there for you. Friends are there to lift you up and to be lifted up. You got people, you got negative people in your life. Get rid of them. Cut them loose. Cut them loose. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself an opportunity. You often find, more often than not, you don't need them, but they need you because they need you to fuel whatever negative emotion, negative issues they have. Get out, go down to your local D&D store, your local Warhammer store, your local comic store, your local game book store, toy store. Go down, talk to some people there. Start a conversation with somebody. Ask a question. Ask a question. Hey, I'm new here. I was maybe thinking about, maybe doing a bit of this. Where's a good place to start? Just watch as they start to, ooh, you want a bit of this? Ooh, have you tried? Ooh. Do you like this? Do you like that? I like that. I like that first thing you said. Not too keen on the set. Oh, if you like, okay. Ooh. Find some good people to connect with. Local libraries when they're not fucking waving flags everywhere and putting pins up. I got a story to tell you. This Friday, I went to Leeds. This Friday because I wanted to do some comic book shopping. I wanted to go into Leeds and I wanted to buy a bunch of back issues. Oh, hold on. Wait. See this shiny head? Well, guess what? I've got Don't Be a Fucking Shiny Head Bald Fucker cream. Look at this. Is it shiny anymore? No. Because I got some Stop Being a Shiny Head Bald Fucker cream now. New sponsor. Hey, sponsor me. Look at that. See? Kind of gives you a little bit of a matte finish on your head. So I went to Leeds on Friday with my mate. We did a lot of walking. I did 12,000 steps, which for me is pretty damn good, actually. 12,000 steps. Woo! On Friday. Walking. Boobies. And I went to Leeds with my mate. He needed to get some stuff. He needed to get some shoes and some shirts. I wanted to go to some comic book stores because I wanted to buy some back issues. Come back with a big bunch of back issues. And maybe some retro gaming stores. Get some gams. So I went to the comic book shops in Leeds, the big ones that they had. Forbidden Planet, OK Comics, Traveling Man. And it was depressing. Not talking about the staff. The staff at OK Comics were lovely. I actually bought the 2 latest Transformer comics. But in terms of back issues, they had some boxes in OK Comics, but none of it was alphabetical, anti-distinctly minty. None of it was bagged. Hardly any of it was bagged. So they had about let's say 20 boxes, and you would just run, and it was a nightmare. And there wasn't really anything of So we went to Traveling Man. Traveling Man. Fuck all. Nothing. 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 Like half a box. Half a box of nothing. Essentially, just nothing. And then went to Forbidden Planet. Nothing. But they did have a new Marvel comic about women and cats, and I'm not even fucking joking. It was called something like the Marvel Meow, and it had a picture of Captain Marvel on the front with a fucking cat, and Black Cat with a cat, and I think Ms. Marvel with a cat. And I thought to myself, this is why comics are dead. Who is this shit for? And I was so depressed. And I said to the guy that wasn't wearing a fucking pride pin. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus, help me. I said to the guy that wasn't wearing a pride pin, I said, dude, I said, I'm here in Leeds. I don't live here. And I just want to buy a bunch of back issues. Where's the best place to go and get back issues in Leeds? And he said, have you been to OK Comics? I said, yeah, but no. And he said, the best place, he said, in all honesty, he said, the best place is just waiting until there's a comic book fair. He said, that's the only real time that you get back issues now, is if you go to one of the comic book fairs. I said, when's the next comic book fair in Leeds? He said, September the 3rd. I said, sorry. I think I missed what you said. He said, yeah, September the 3rd is the next time that they're in Leeds. I said, I'll see you in 9 months. I'll see you in 9 months, mate. Have a nice life. That was depressing. That was really depressing. But the good news is, I did go to the CEX. Why was he pregnant? Was he a Portlandian pregnant man? I did go to CEX and I did manage to buy myself some retro games. I did get myself a few retro games. A sex shop, yeah. I went to the sex shop and I bought some games. I tell you what, Gary, that was the only store, because I bought the 2 latest Transformer comics. That they actually did say when I bought them, they actually did say, would you like to set up an ongoing subscription for this? And I said no. I said I don't live here. I said, but thank you. Oh, that's easy, Ripper. I didn't read it, Eric. I didn't read them. I bought a couple of PlayStation 1 and 2 games, and I bought I did get myself a a copy of Cannon Fodder for the Mega Drive. This game gave me so much joy when I was a kid. This game gave me so much joy. Cannon Fodder. Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cannon Fodder, awesome game, isn't it? Yeah. Chat's like, yeah, chat knows. Chat knows about Cannon Fodder. Where you got a guy promoted so high and then he got killed. Then he gets killed and you're like, no! David, no! Why? Why? The PlayStation 1, I picked up Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy Origins. Morley is ready to come in. So I'm going to open up Discord. Installing updates. I got a couple of PlayStation 2 games, but they're for a friend, so I'm not going to say what they are because they might watch this stream. Where's Morley? I'm going to have to put my headphones on now. And we'll get it to some supery duperies. Where's Morley? Morley, where are you? There you are. I'm a calling a Morley. Hello. All right, mate. Are you? Oh wait. Oh shit. They can't hear you. I need to send you an invite to the stream. Bye. I need to send him an invite to the stream instead. Molly. I'll put it into the real BBC chat. I'll put it there. I do have a PS1. There's some great games for PS1, Gary. Oh, some absolutely unbelievable games. Let's see when Molly. While that's going on, I'm going to quickly smash through a few supers for here because we're going to get into the other supers. So let me just go into the ones today, quick. DJ's become a member at the Witcher level. Thank you, DJ. And DJ was the one that just dropped that $100 as well. Kung Fu Hot Dog with a £5 says, "Az had the most random dream about you this morning. You were dressed in gym gear and wearing a super dry jacket, an enormous, like Kingpin for the hoose." Oh, that sounds like a base as fuck dream. That sounds amazing. Maybe it wasn't a dream. Maybe it was reality. That's all I'm saying.
Well, hello there.
Clickety, clickety, click.
Presumably they can hear me this time.
Yes.
You racist.
Yeah.
It's all what you do. I will say you were pandering pretty hard to me specifically when you made a reference to not only Gold Member but also Blackadder. I mean, I feel like you're only pulling them out just to make me like you more.
Molly.
You remember the Gold Member one, but now do you remember the Blackadder one?
That's what I'm trying to remember. Is it with a woman?
You said anti-distinctly minty.
Anti-distinctly minty, yes. Yes, when I was trying to say alphabetize.
These references
I ended up saying anti-distinctly minty.
This is how I know you've seen television.
Blackadder the Third reference.
Which when I was younger, I couldn't decide between 3 and 4, but the older I get, the more 4 is just the best one.
4 is the best. Well, 2, 3, and 4 are absolutely out of this world.
I remember whenever I watched them, 2 I love, but 3 and 4, like actively, I nearly die watching them because I'm laughing so much.
3 and 4 are my 2 personal favorites. 4 is man,
4 is
so many layers,
good.
so many layers. Oh, Sandy Q has been a member for 33 at the Witcher level. Peeping Tom plushie details. I know you've just come in, Morley, but I'm gonna have to just go like this again.
It's all right.
Here is the prototype. The Peeping Tom plushie. My plushie is at prototype level. X-Ray Girls, prototype level. Gary's prototype level. Mauler is still just cooking. But if maybe looking at March, April time to launch the campaign.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just me. If we get mine out of the way, then we can launch. It looks like you guys are all ready.
Yeah. We're all ready for the campaign. It's just you.
Yeah, I think it's the weekend, so I'm not getting a reply just yet.
Yeah. You won't. But if Morley can get his prototype in hand and okay it, then the campaign will begin.
It'd be wonderful.
Shaboy! It says X-Ray Girl, the Peeping Tom sidekick, the Peeping Tom as Gary of Rivia.
Mm-hmm.
And Mauler's, we wanted to do something slightly different with Mauler. And I think it's shaping up to be really pretty cool.
I would say so. I did a little bit of photo bash editing. Like they gave me a design, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I like this, but I need this." And then they gave me another design. And I was like, "Oh, now you've got rid of a thing I did like and added things that." Okay, wait, no, do this. And they gave me another one. I was like, okay, wait. And I took all 3 and was just like taking pieces. And I was like, I want this, and this. There you go. And yeah, hopefully the next one they probably had enough of me at this point, but I'll get it the exact way I want it.
Yeah, that's the way. This is the way. Right, we're gonna do some. We're gonna crack on now with the super chats from Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And I will come back to the super chats from today, folks. I just want to say quickly, Loxor with a 5 gifted again, man. Thank you so much, dude. Every Sunday Funday has been popping in since I can remember, just dropping a 5. Thank you so much, man. Nicholas Krauser with a $10 says, as the chair stream earlier was Kino. I thought so. I got rich and made $4.
Ooh.
Rich Uncle Cheapskate with a $10 says, Gary and Az love the real BBC. I guess you weren't here at the time.
Oh. I'm putting the hours back in, damn it. Here they come. All day, every day. I'll talk about anything. Give me a topic. Ready to go.
Ready to go, baby. It's the day where... What's your thoughts on gay robots?
Are they saying it, the robots, or is everyone else saying it that they're gay?
Well, they weren't ever gay, and then
what are you asking?
And then one day somebody said, "I'm going to make these robots gay," and drew them, a couple of them, gay in a comic.
Are these gay formers, or is it something else?
Yeah, gay formers. Yeah.
Right.
Robots in my ass.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Listen, I just don't want these gay robots to feel they can't come out of the closet, okay?
Well, I'll give you the context. About a week or so ago, or during this week, I posted some pictures of my Autobots, my beautiful Autobots, which I've got in my bedroom and I've got there. I was like, my heart belongs to these boys, to these people. My heart belongs to these.
I think I saw that, yeah.
Yeah. So
like your,
obviously, because
by the way.
Hey, sorry.
I loved your Gotham City set. Look cool.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah.
So I because I just posted a normal picture on Twitter, the freaks and the crazies couldn't have that. So I was besieged by people with anime avatars. Shocked, I know you are, but please, anime avatars, trans pride flags in name, pronouns in bio.
How'd you piss them off? By posting just Transformers?
By posting that picture, yes.
Did you at least say these aren't gay or something like that?
No, they were replying to that post of me just going, my heart belongs to them. With, you do know that Blur is canonically gay and RC's trans.
Okay. How'd you get a trans robot? I don't even know how the rules work at this point.
Transmission?
They do have transmission.
They definitely have transmissions.
I was going to say, by the way, hyper congratulations, because I was listening on. You're almost 100 pounds lost. That's incredible.
96 pounds.
Don't listen to Dan Vesk. You're gorgeous. Okay.
Oh.
No, you.
Yeah. So this week I've got a real target to aim at.
Mm.
I've got a real target. Get these. Can I hit these 4 pounds this week? If I eat the way that I should be eating, which is my 3 meals, about 1,400 calories a day, plus hitting the gym, I should do it. I should do it.
Well, if you announce on Real BBC, I'll be there.
Well, I'm not going to weigh myself till next Sunday.
The following Tuesday then, unless I'm happy to listen to your afternoon tea. I assume carb-free tea, by the way.
No, I have carbs.
There's a low amount.
There's like sweet potato and there's like rice on one of them, a couple of them. There's a few vegetables in there as well, you know?
Well, yeah, as far as I'm aware, you're supposed to have at least some carbs because, like, sugars, we need them for stuff. We just don't need as much as that's on offer in the world.
Yeah, and the refined sugars is the one that's like, yeah, you need a balanced carbs, fats, protein. So yeah, these are specifically made meals aimed at weight loss. That's why they are low in calorie, but they are good. Later, I'm gonna have a peppered steak.
Ooh.
It's like slices of peppered steak, broccoli, green beans. It's got new potato, which is mashed up.
Mm-hmm.
And that comes in at something daft like 378 calories.
That's how you know you're winning.
Yeah, and it's delish. Broccoli, green beans, bit of green leaf, new potato, bit of new potato, and some strips of peppered steak. 378 calories. Yeah. Yeah. What I like to see. What I like to see. So yeah, fingers crossed next week. It's the day where they can talk about their passion for comic books. They share custody of it. It might be their favorite day of the week. For Mauler, it's a Tuesday. Oh,
yeah, it's kind of true, but I mean, I don't know.
Did you hear my depressing story about comic shops in Leeds?
Yeah, I felt bad listening to it. Oh, especially the September 9th thing, was it? Or
yeah, September 3rd, I think, something like that. So early September. That's when the comic book fair is coming to Leeds.
Well, set your calendars, eh?
Yeah, I did get some video. Oh, hey, look. Look, I got the money.
Oh, look at him go. I haven't got mine yet. What's going on?
I got 2. I got one for Mr. Porkchop as well. It's down here.
Oh. I ordered quite a few of them, so I'm waiting for like a maybe that's why it's taking longer. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be ordering like 20 peeping toms or something.
This is the thing. I told Friggy about this. I was like, we should probably order them just in case we ever have a chance to give them away, right? And then he was like, shit. Like, that's probably true. And I was like, yeah, they're not going to get made again.
Yeah, I ordered about 20 of the first plush. Gave some away to family, gave some away to friends.
Mhm.
Signed a couple, sent them away to people.
And hey, even if all of this crashes and burns, you'll have a little memento of the time that was.
Dude, if it ends tomorrow, if all of this comes to an end tomorrow, I've had nearly 12 years.
Oh, it's been a fun ride.
Yeah, that's more than a lot of people work in any place. So I would say 12 years? That ain't a bad run.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, we're gonna be here for another 50 years. We're gonna be talking about Rebel Moon 24 when that's out. And it's gonna be
I'm gonna
great.
be dead in 50 years. I hope you know.
No, I'm gonna make sure you see Rebel Moon 24. You got the fiery child of redemption datas or whatever it's called. It'll be great. Starring AI.
Oh, that's 5 years away. Never mind 50.
Nidrotic says, not me. You think I'm going to let you die before you see all of Zack Snyder's works? Not a chance.
Not me. I just think it's
both on life
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, because you're a traitor. That was
Traitor.
You're supposed to keep a track of your favorite boy.
Right. Well, I did plan on watching it, and then everybody went, "It's shit."
Let me.
And I was just like,
give me something for the cringe.
It's nearly Christmas. Yeah, it's nearly Christmas. I can't do this. I just want to enjoy Christmas. Can you please just let me enjoy Christmas?
It's funny. I totally understand because like everybody railed that movie. Like it's the sequel's not going to be that long away. Isn't that April? It's coming out.
April, I think.
You gonna watch the two of them then? Rebel Moon.
Well, that's why we're here, isn't it? Because we rebel. Because I rebel.
That was in the trailer. They cut it out of the movie because it was so cringe.
Shit! That's what.
How many times has that happened where they're like, this line's so awesome, it's going to the trailer. Everyone says, wow, what an awful line. They're like, cut it out of the movie. Cut it.
There is a lot that is in that trailer that's not in the final cut.
Yeah.
A lot.
Back when they reshot and it didn't end up completely worthless. You know, those days.
Well, the first half of Rogue One. The first half of Rogue One is
a tad
unbelievably boring.
They just, yeah, they it wasn't working. But I mean, everything on Scarif, that is what it's called, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah. There's a lot on there that's pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it. It was stuff that I was actually quite taken aback when they all started dying. I was like, oh. You are just gonna kill everyone. Okay.
I was mostly neutral about a lot of that, except the robot. When the robot died, I was like, okay, this is hurting my feelings now.
Oh, he died horrifically.
Yeah. Even the voice was like almost simulated, like and it's Alan Tudyk as well, so automatic likability.
I'm a leaf on the wind.
Yeah, I was cruel. But then again, I was thinking about how, like, dude, does Joss Whedon never kill a person in a nice way? Like, they all die horribly in Buffy, Angel, and Firefly.
I don't recall him killing them in that nice way. I mean, Buffy's mum at least had an aneurysm.
Quick, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think she would have felt too soon. What do you mean? But yeah, I did not see that coming. I'm a leaf on the wind.
Okay, it's part of why I think this is so well executed is that they establish the Reavers are chasing them, and then we get distracted with the ship loses both the thrusters, and so he has to land like gliding. Well, he has to land gliding, and it damages both thrusters. They spin. They're all just worried about living through the landing.
Yeah.
You completely forget the Reavers are right behind them. So then the film is like, by the way, the Reavers are still there. And then boom. Do you know that like Chiwetel Ejiofor is in that film for like 4 minutes or something ridiculously small?
Really? Because he's awesome in it.
He's amazing in it. He gets the opening scene, which lasts like 2 minutes or something,
which is fantastic.
He gets a minute to talk to Mal.
Hey, Mauler.
With Inara.
This is a good death.
Oh, dude, he's so fucking good. Do you remember when he says about all the people who were killed, including Book on that planet? He says that this is your fault, and then Mal says, "I don't murder children," and his response is just, "I do." This is like fucking hell. That kind of conviction on a villain, we don't get that much anymore.
Without skipping a beat, I do. It's just. He's the guy that does, because when he's talking to Mal, he's talking about there's no place for me in this new world.
Yeah.
And it's just it's so good. So good. We got robbed.
We got hyper robbed without getting more of it, but also he's just another actor they put into the MCU, and you got nothing out of him really.
And he should be he's an incredibly great actor.
Oh, fantastic presence.
He should be leading. Should be fucking leading. Something.
What movie? Serenity. But
that's it. Yeah.
First.
I'm a monster. Yeah. I'm a monster. Oh, so good.
Yeah, because his perspective is that humans can be controlled and made to be better.
Yeah.
And Mal's perspective is I am
unarmed. Good.
So great. I don't know if I prefer that or when he kicks the guy into the thruster after he says, "I'll never stop hunting you." Damn. Dude, I think that if they got the 7 seasons of Firefly, which is apparently what Joss Whedon originally planned, if they got that, Mal would be like one of the most well-known characters in media.
Oh, I mean, the fact that we still talk about Firefly now, and the brown coats, obviously, in the brown coat fan club and all that. Mal Reynolds had a lasting impact.
Yeah,
really did.
Do you know that Nathan Fillion said it's the best job he ever had was making Firefly and Serenity?
Oh,
he loved it. Like Firefly a lot. Serenity was mediocre. Serenity was fucking banging.
Serenity was not mediocre in the slightest.
Such a good ending to that season too. Like, because you can tell they try to make a complete story, but also leave it open a bit.
Yes, but I mean, the good thing is they tied up a lot of stuff. They sort of got rid of the 2x2 in Hands of Blue and condensed that very specifically. Ron Glass. Obviously, they dealt with him brilliantly.
Yeah, because he was going to be ex-Alliance. That was going to be the big thing. And then even in the film, they're like, you know a lot about this, which they do that a couple times in the season. Then even in the film, he's like, you never going to tell me about that? He's like, no. And it's like, yeah, because we haven't got the time, and that's that.
And when they land, and obviously they're all wiped out, and then it's the Alliance soldiers coming out of the thing, and Mal's just like.
The amount of badass moments he gets is crazy.
Yeah, and, I aim to misbehave.
It was funny. I was watching Serenity.
Make no mistake, I aim to misbehave.
Yeah, which to me sums up the whole point of
perfectly.
The film. Well, the film, right? So, because I was watching it with Fringy, and when they enter that big control room in the finale, and they look down, and there's that big turbine like system of electronics and stuff. Fringy was like, "Oh, the operative's getting thrown down there." And I was like, maybe.
Maybe not.
But it's so much better that Mal makes him watch the tape for what happened when the Alliance tried to force humans to lose their. I think she describes it as like it lowers aggression, makes them more docile.
And that's when she tries to kill herself and she gets caught.
Yeah,
and he just oh. No.
Dude, that twist is amazing. The fact that it's like everyone laid down and died because it was a backfiring on the thing to send to the population a chemical that would make them more agreeable,
Yeah.
and then they all just stopped fighting.
Stop doing anything.
And then she said that 10% of the population had the opposite reaction. They became the Reavers. Such a good twist. And you could tell that would have had a huge punch if that was like season 5 of the show. You find that out, you know? Which is what obviously they originally intended.
Because you get that in the actual Firefly series, that great moment where they're under siege and Summer Glau just sticks her head around the corner and then just pops back, top.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and the fucking mechanic's just like, she freaked her out. Absolutely freaked her the fuck out. Oh, God, I need to watch it all again.
That's the thing, and it's not even that hard to do. You can get it done in like a day if you watch all of it.
So good.
But it's
Can't start the signal, Mel.
What is it, like burns half as long but twice as bright?
Oh man.
When you find out it was a 40 million budget for the movie and it made 40 million, you're like, oh, because it came out, I guess, in a time that just it wasn't going to work. It wasn't feasible for it to make the kind of money it needed to make.
Yeah, but we got it.
2005?
2005. Serenity.
It feels like it's on the cusp. If it came out, I wonder what year it would need to come out to get enough support. Like superhero stuff might have been
2010?
Maybe 10, yeah.
I think somewhere around 2010, 2011 would have been really good time to, because they would only been 5 years older.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't have been huge. Yeah, I hope they never touch it again.
Oh God, no. There's Firefly is immortalized. It's in bronze. No touching that. There's nothing else. That's it. That's what it is.
Oh man, God. Oh, it's so fucking good.
Good memories though. It's an awesome show and awesome movie. Like I said, having the operative watching that tape, his whole worldview was destroyed by it.
Yeah.
And
again, he leaves him alive.
Chiwetel Ejiofor just staring at it, like, because at first he's forced to because he can't breathe and he's trying to struggle, but then they keep cutting back to him and he's fine and he's just watching it.
Yeah. I'm a monster. I don't kill June. I do.
Do you remember when he first talks to Mal?
What does he say? He says something like, I do what needs to be done or something. I do what's necessary. Yeah. Oh, he's so fucking good in it, man.
When they arrive, there's a bunch of dead kids. It's just like, yep, that's what we do if you fuck with us. It's there's a good use of twist too, because he finds Inara and then the Firefly crew don't realize that, like, if he found Inara, there's a good chance he's found Book, because they know all the connections. And then it's not just Book. They're like, wait, because remember the Alliance aren't there, and they're like, why? And it's like, because it wasn't that they thought we'd come here. It's that they've covered all the places we would go. And then you find out they've killed everyone who ever sheltered the Firefly team. Ruthless.
That's what it needed to be.
Yeah, conviction, right? Like, I think that's actually the thing they say. Also, Book says to him is like, whatever you believe it. Like, fight for it. It's everything. Hence his decision to put the bodies of their friends on the ship to make them look like a Reaver ship.
Oh man, yeah. When it's been questioned, and Mal's just like,
Well, yeah, he says, "This is your port of harbor. You can leave now. But if you get in my way, I'll shoot you."
And he would.
Yeah, he's a fantastic character. He'll do the most ridiculously like stupid shit to save like one person, but then he'll simultaneously tell that person he'll fucking kill them himself if they get in his way.
It's great with Jane in in the series where he's gonna airlock him,
Yeah.
and Jane knows he's gonna airlock him, so he's just like, just don't tell him what I did. You know, don't tell him.
Well,
Because
I like that he said, like, I didn't put you in the police, just River and Simon. Then he's like, that's my crew, so it's me.
Yeah.
Which is a cool thing they keep going, because he keeps telling everybody like he'll do anything for his crew throughout the season, and then in the movie, Book says you can't order me around anymore when he's dying. He says I'm not on your crew, and then he says yes you are.
Yeah.
I guess there's so many good lines in it. Do you remember when they're at the vault and there's a guy who says, I need your security pass, and then Jane just shoots his gun down there, and the guy goes, okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh. And we get the Reaver moment where he shoots the guy.
Yeah, that's another test.
And yeah, it's Mercy. Giving him mercy.
Yeah, and she says, why didn't you let him on? He says the transport can't take another person. Then she said we could have dropped the payload. And he's like, it's the tough decisions.
That's why Mal's so good.
That's why the show's so good.
He's not. Mal is a complex guy. He's not, I'm a rogue and I'll always do the right thing. No, he'll do the right thing for him and his crew.
And his crew of people who he
isn't
loves and respects.
necessarily the right thing for other people.
Well, that was he's a contradiction, like, at the core. The whole reason he's like a pirate smuggler man is because he fucking hates the Alliance, and it's like a form of rebellion. Even though when they establish it, like, every single person he ever deals with in the life of crime he hates. Like, and it's like, yeah, because this is not the life he should probably be doing, but it's the one that he feels the need to because he hates the Alliance. Same with sheltering Simon and River. The Alliance want them, and it's like, I think he even says, like, you put a thorn in the Alliance's paw, which I like you for that sort of thing.
Was it the second episode with the operative, or is it the first episode with the operative that gets on the Firefly?
Wait, the operative is only in the movie.
No. Sorry, the Alliance spy, whatever. And
Mal
just like at the end, they go through all of this, like, what do we do, what to do, and at the end, Mal just walks up and goes, boom, fucking, just fucking shoots him. Yeah, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because they've gone through so much bullshit in that episode. Mal's get onto his ship, and he's the hostage situation just ends it immediately.
It's the first episode, yeah. He's just had enough. Fucking had enough. It's great.
Yeah, because episode 2 is the train job where they realize they're stealing medical supplies for a dying, like, town, and they're like,
yes.
Again, with the whole, like, the intro, he says, don't much care what the job is, we'll do it. And it's like, it's just funny because it's like he always cares what the job is.
Get on your knees. That's good.
Welcome to
also
the Firefly
a banging
stream,
theme
everybody.
tune. Firefly always had a rocking theme tune as well.
Oh yeah, I love the obviously space cowboy shit, and so it's you got all the guitars.
My favorite anime, Cowboy Bebop. Firefly, one of my favorite shows of all time. Space Cowboys, mate. Space Cowboys. Love them.
Someone's just mentioned as a line, yeah. Mal says you can sit it out and stay on the ship if you want to Jade because he doesn't want to get involved in the fight with the. It's one of the last episodes of the season. It's with the girls in the house, and Jane says, "Yeah, don't much know them, don't much care, or whatever." Then Mal says they're whores, and Jane's like, "I'm in."
Jane gets a little lady. Gets this little lady.
Well, it's crazy because out of the whole team, he's probably my favorite outside of Mal. Jane is really funny.
I always liked the Preacher.
Yeah, Book is awesome.
Wrong, yeah,
so
Book. Wrong glass.
Wash, of course.
Yeah, and then of course when Christina Hendricks came in, holy shit, how many times can she make you fall in love with her in one episode?
No, she's evil. Don't trust
She's
her.
not. I would fall into that fucking trap all day, every day. She's so fucking good in that episode. It's unreal.
Dude,
Everyone, every single person is fooled. Even you. Even you.
So did chat just said Yosaf Bridge. The fucking memory on you guys. That's a reference to the fact that she uses 3 names in the 3 times we see her: Yolanda, Saffron, and Bridget. Val calls her Yosaf Bridge at one point. This is proof, by the way, that show was hyper popular.
Yeah.
With the people who saw it.
So, oh god, yeah, Christina Hendricks. Holy shit. Oh my lord. Jesus wept. Let's read some supers before I start getting an erection. Okay, that's a lie.
I'm going to the special hell.
I've already gotten an erection. Total Life with a €5 says, getting my tooth pulled tomorrow. I was thinking how it's going to hurt, but then I remembered it could be worse. I could be watching the new Doctor Who. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
LC Lapin with a $10 says, hell, real BBC. Looking forward to a 2024 of your coverage of many train wrecks. Funny timing that Mauler isn't here, since we just got the Abby casting for Last of Us 2 and a Mandalorian and Grogu movie announced. Mauler was partying. He was so happy.
Oh, yeah.
Last of Us.
I feel bad for that girl. she's not going to have fun with the fan base.
Do you know that The Last of Us 2's only sold 10 million copies comparative to The Last of Us, which I think is sold around 27 million?
The Last of Us Part 2 is the TLJ of that IP. It
100%.
absolutely annihilated its fan base. There's no denying it. The people who love that game have to deal with the same thing TLJ people who love that film have to deal with. It's like it killed your fan base. It is so splintered and distanced now when it didn't used to be. Everyone was united on the first game. So,
yes.
Enjoy that, I guess.
It told a great story about family that people could relate to. Everybody could relate to.
I don't know anybody who could, understand the story of Last of Us Part 1 and be like, oh, that was... I hated that. Be like, nah, come on. It's very appealing in terms of just a guy trying to protect his kid.
Yeah. A guy who lost his daughter, finding a surrogate daughter, and then not wanting her to be that surrogate daughter because he lost his daughter, and then realizing that
you can't do it again.
His paternal instinct was too strong,
and he did the right thing.
He did the right thing at the end.
Not the retconned thing.
No, not the retcon garbage shite. He did the right thing. He killed the filth, the vermin. Studio 22 podcast with a $20 said off scripts BBCs are the best BBCs. Thank you. Jerry Matag. We just kind of waffle about whatever, don't we? We go on tangent. Like here, we just started talking about fucking Serenity for half an hour, but And then Firefly, and I was like, I'm all in. I could do this all day. We got Superchat, Reese. Can't stop the signal, Molly. Can't stop the signal.
The rest of the verse gonna know too.
Jerry Madag with a $5 says, Happy New Year, guys. I'm a big Supernatural fan. Just wanted y'all take on it. Love Supernatural. First 5 seasons are brilliant. After that, but I still love it because Sam and Dean are such great characters and they play them so well. That
how much did you watch? Like you must have
all of it. All of it, apart from the second half of the final season.
How come?
Because I knew they were going to kill one of them off permanently at the end.
I mean, they had died like 5 times each at that point.
Bit more, but okay.
You underestimated them, but that's fine.
They both of them have said we probably haven't finished with Supernatural because they were done.
Like a movie at some point or something.
Well, I think that's potentially where they're going to go. It was great because Jensen Ackles was talking. He did an interview a little while ago, and he was talking about how they sort of realized that they love doing it, but they got to a point it's just like, I just don't think I've got another one in me. And Jared Padalecki, I think, was in the same boat. It's like, yeah, I'm with you on this one. And so they said, okay, this is going to be the last one, season 15. And so they said, okay. So they do season 15, and he said, I finished. And he said, it's something like about 6 months or so after we finished, or 8 months after we finished. And he was like, I was kind of like, no, I could have done another.
Yeah.
So he said, I don't think Sam and Dean's. I think we might revisit Sam and Dean in the future one day.
They really started to run out of things to kill.
Dude, they had God. They had God's sister. The fuck? Where'd you go from God and God's sister?
Remember Crowley went from being a one episode dude to like a full main cast character?
He was just a crossroads demon.
Yeah.
That's all he was, and then he ended up being King of Hell.
King of Hell, which they put in the previously like a million times because they had to keep reminding people like he's King of Hell now.
Get well soon, Mark. Also, Mark played Badger in Firefly.
He did.
Another great character.
Was hoping to see him in the movie, but he didn't.
Yeah, me too. I was gutted he wasn't in, but I did like Badger.
Mm-hmm.
He was a scally. So yeah, Mark, get well soon, buddy. Get well soon, please. Stay around for a long time. Yes, it'd be yeah, and then Crowley sacrifices himself to save Sam and Dean in the end.
Oh, that's how it goes. I gave up, I think, at around season 7-ish, something like that.
The Leviathan season is really bad.
I remember the Leviathan. I remember just being like, what the fuck is going on?
And that's the season that Bobby gets killed, and it's just like, no!
Oh, I remember not liking that at all. I hated Ghost Bobby as well.
Yeah, Ghost Bobby. Force Ghost Bobby.
Oh, no, yeah, that was bad.
But he's in heaven. They moved him to heaven, so he's okay now.
Like, moved house? Moved him to heaven.
Heaven was a corridor of different doors for your own personal heavens, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Oh, well, you probably wouldn't know. That's what sort of heaven ended up being. It's like a corridor, like a hotel, and you go and you each had your own doors, and in your own doors, your own personal heaven. Had Amanda Tapping. Amanda Tapping came into the show for a bit.
I'm not sure who that is.
From Stargate.
I didn't see Stargate. What are you, fucking body snatcher? You got a point as well when you do that.
I know. Samantha Carter! The hottest. Fuck it. I would follow her through a Stargate. I'd love to go into her Stargate.
Fair enough.
It would. She was still very, very attractive one.
Well, good.
SJ Almighty with a £1 ice cream super sticker, and SJ Almighty with a £1.50 diamond geezer super sticker. A Rare Ready one with a £5 says, "Hail, Real BBC, love you both. I have done few videos on Doctor Who on my YouTube channel, and I have triggered a few not Doctor Who fans. Haha, hail." Oh, keep going. Davyverse with a £5 says, "Psst, the Rebel Moon Imperium dropship replica on pre-order, and they've already got it on sale." Oh. The pre-order's on sale. Oh.
I was watching somebody break that movie down. This is going to mean anything to you, but I just wanted to share. When I'm listening to a breakdown, I'm like, I did a breakdown, so it would be awesome if I hear something that like I didn't even think about whatsoever, that like is just something new. And it could be a positive thing, negative thing. And it was Random Film Talk, by the way. It's the YouTuber, and he came up with a whole bunch of things I'd never even thought of. And one of them was like, there's people in chat, some of you have seen this movie. There's like this planet that's hiding the rebel team and it's a planet with like massive resources, and the king is super happy, and there's all this stuff. They arrive there, our plucky heroes, and ask for help. And Ray Fisher is one of the rebel people, and he's like, I'm gonna help him because I can't stand to see another like rebel place, another place, planet, moon, whatever, fall under our name. Like I can't let that happen. So I've got to go with him. He's like, oh, okay. But he also establishes like 5 seconds earlier that the fact that they even arrived at that planet where they're hiding means that the mother people, the evil empire, are on their way. Which they then leave, the rebels, and the good guys leave, and then the bad guys arrive, and they fucking raise the entire planet. They like nuke it all, even though it's like a resource-rich one, and then leave. And it's just so like I don't know why I didn't connect to myself, but it's just so funny. It's like the guy says, "I'm gonna go help the main characters because I can't bear to watch another planet like die for us," and then leaves the planet he's currently on, filled with a whole civilization that just gets burned because it was looking after the rebels. It's like fucking hell. And they don't even mention it. They were sheltered there, fed there, and clothed, like given everything. They leave, it gets destroyed, and they don't even talk about it. It's like,
oh well, fuck 'em, eh?
And yeah, as Gary just highlighted, this is the Empire who needed a tiny settlement on a moon's grain. We're talking a settlement of like 50 people. They came there to steal their grain. It's like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Why the hell would they do that? The movie's so bad. I can't wait for the sequel. It's gonna be great.
Can we call it Button Moon now?
Call it fucking
Button Moon. Derek PG Bella with a $2 says, "Isn't Maya Lopez a Hispanic name? Why is she Indian?" Yeah, it was a bit South American, wasn't it? Maya Lopez, but she was indigenous.
Well, like you're asking me to remember Echo. That's difficult.
Oh, dude, I've already forgotten 90% of it.
That's Echo is like, people might say like, oh, it's the poop you flushed immediately. It's like, no, it's the poop where you poop and then you look and there's no poop and you're like, wait, what?
Right? Oh, it went
poop
straight down the U. Wow.
It's just gone.
Depth charger.
When it shot down so fast, it just went down the pipes.
Yeah, straight down the pipe, straight gone. Ah. But it's that one of you wipe and there's nothing there.
Oh, ghost poops are the best.
200 Watt Studio with a $2. Only thing I have to say about her is how.
I get it.
No face with the $5. I cannot watch Grace Randolph without hearing Chrissy Mayer's bit. Props to Chrissy. Sean Godley with a $2. I'm down with OPTP. Yeah, you know me, Grace.
I think it's Scary Movie 3 where President Leslie Nielsen is introduced to I think it's a Native American man, and he goes, "Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey,
ho." Couldn't get away with that shit now.
Oh, it's so funny though.
Sean Godley with the $2 says, "Echo live stream watch party?" Question marks. No. Nicholas Krauser with a $10 says, "Are you dense? She was obviously upside down in her seat." Still doesn't explain the pane of glass that suddenly hit her. Anyway, WG with a $10. "I hope the first episode of Echo has a land acknowledgement because, social justice and stuff." Oh, God, absolutely. Menace McGivens with a $20 says, "Hail, curious. Anyone a fan of The Shield from the FX? Brilliant show, just masterful as Breaking Bad, The Wire, et al. Maybe the best ending of the best. Highly recommended." I think we actually went to that super chat on the channel, on the stream. Excuse me. Tom Marshall with a £2 says, "For my wife, please say that's just silly and I love you, Emma." That's just silly and I love you, Emma.
No.
There you go. Alison Eduardo Curto with a 5 Brazilian says, "Yeah, I congratulate you as and disapprove your videos about Robin Hood are in my top 10 funniest vids I watched in 2023. I think I saw them around 3 times. Thank you. I really do want a season 2 of Robin in the Hood. They made me a lot of money. The show was shit.
I didn't get anywhere near that one. I'm stocked up with poopy. Okay, I gotta do. Okay, I got Rebel Moon.
Constipated.
Yes.
Stocked up on poopy.
And when it eventually goes and just goes and splatters like a machine gun, you just gotta be careful, you know.
I think you'd have an aneurysm if you watched it. I do.
Thank you for protecting me from it. Okay, you're gonna say don't watch it.
No, I say watch it. GTI Warrior with a $10 says, on one of the car channels I watched, we had a stream where we watched the paint dry on an engine for something like 12 hours. Cool. Thanks for the $10.
Yeah.
Corrupted Saintus with a $5 says, "Hail, first super chat on YouTube. Found you guys through Yellow Flash 2 and Tug. Love you guys. Is Nightmare Before Christmas live action still on Disney? I hope not."
What?
I didn't even know there's a live action.
They made a live action? Do you mean like a theater thing or like a movie?
I don't know. Oh. Sean Weldon with a $5 says, "Hey gents, good afternoon. As any recommendations on soda and e-drink alternatives? Hell, the Silverback, Lord Boomer, and Mauler. You could try some vitamin water, non-carbonated vitamin water, if you need a little bit of taste. Fucking legalize out, man. Otherwise, I'm just drinking coffee, tea, and water. That's it. Coffee, tea, and water. And maybe once in a blue moon, I'll have a still vitamin drink. And that's it. Mithroth with a 50 Swedish says, naming Echo. Echo is like naming Daredevil Vision. Was she named by her bullies in school? I understand what he's saying.
But
it's
it
like
was because she's an echo of her ancestors or something.
Oh, fuck off.
That shit was so dumb.
It was.
What kind of power set is that? Did we talk about either on FNT or Real BBC about how like she just like that they didn't show up for any event in her life where she nearly died? They just left her?
Yes.
How does that make any sense?
Because when she went, all right, the way that I saw it, without trying to be a prat, the way that I saw it was her going back to connect with the people, was her connecting with her ancestry, which made her girl power stronger.
So they weren't going to help her unless she came back to town.
Yes.
Okay. That seems nice of them.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but everyone in that show pretty much was hideous.
Hideously, like personality, or just their faces?
A little bit from column A, a little bit from column B.
Oh, I see.
I think there was only a couple of people who you think are half nice. Other than that, they're just awful people. Awful.
No, yeah. I mean, well, you know what's funny? I saw a lot of people pointing that out, and I was kind of sitting there like, well, yeah. Because they always are. You know what I mean? I was like, oh yeah, I guess that is worth pointing out. I'm so used to it now, yeah.
Have you ever heard of a film called The Book of Clarence?
Is that a funny movie? Or?
It's the Black Jesus.
Book of Clarence. No, I have not heard of that.
It's done a staggering $2.5 million in 2,100 theaters, 2010 theaters. Bringing in an average of about $300 to $400 a theater. Holy shit! What's its budget?
I hadn't heard of it at all. So
I don't know. I want to find out its budget though, because that's fucking dog shit. Budget. Maybe stop shitting over things. Yeah. Oh my god! 40 million budget. It did 2.5 million. For the opening weekend, Mauler, not the opening day, weekend. Not that opening day would be bad enough, but that was the weekend. That needs to hit 100 million to break even.
Well, it's well on the way.
2.5% of the way.
Yeah, you got to get to that before you get to 100K million. So that just of course.
Oh well, guess race changing
That's
shit.
just math, bro.
Keep doing it. Working out really well for you.
Did you ever have that moment of it being weird that it was always called? Is it called maths where you're from as well? Not math.
Yes, math. Yeah, Americans say math.
It took a while.
We say
I was
math.
like, why are they saying it wrong? And then I was like, why do either of us say math or maths? I don't know.
Well, we say maths because it's mathematics.
Do they say math because
you don't say mathematic? It's mathematics.
I suppose they would argue they've just knocked off everything past the H.
But they're American. They're fucking stupid.
They do get so much wrong. Do you know most of the streams I have with all my American friends, I just have to tolerate it. You should have seen the Lord of the Rings EFAP movies. Rags says Shelob at one point instead of Shelob. Oh, that was painful. He said Sauron instead of Sauron. Another big painful one. I think
I did say Riders of the Rohypnol.
Riders of the Rohypnol. Lucky none of our American friends can hear us right now talking about how they don't pronounce anything properly.
I know. This is a personal stream, just you and me, buddy.
Yep, no one can hear.
Hyde1352 with the $5 says, Gary, got a new model for your wall. Says it arrived. Jesse Hansen with the $5 says, how do you stream together? It sounds great. Love from North Dakota. We use StreamYard and good microphones.
Yes.
Mark K with a $20 says, gentlemen, after telling me Echo lost a leg in an auto accident, I have a question. Was it an alcohol-related incident? Thank you, gents. And Mauler, you're late.
Nuh-uh.
Well, we never got any explanation. She just got T-boned.
But it would have made more sense if she was on the receiving end of the T-bone and it crushed her leg.
Yes.
And I think it was Baggage Claim suggested you hit, hard cut to the hospital, and then that's all we needed.
Yes, but we saw a shard of a window in her leg.
They could have cut that too. They could have just had her looking at her mum being like, oh shit, we didn't see the state of her legs. But no, they had to show that and make us all go, wait, what? How does that make any sense? And then they were like, shut up. There's glass, okay?
Offanave with a $2 says, if no one else wants Joss Whedon, can we have him? As long as I don't have to speak to him.
Wait, did they say something? What do they say about Whedon? What?
If nobody else wants Josh Whedon, can we have him?
Well,
you don't want him.
Listen,
really.
The guy who made Buffy, Angel, and Serenity was around in 2000, like, what was it, 97, 98, all the way up to
97 for Buffy, and then, yeah.
Yeah, because Angel's last season came out just after Firefly was cancelled, I think. So, yeah, that Whedon, the one who made Avengers, that Whedon, that's 2012.
2012.
It was around about after that he's a different creator, though. And I said this to Gary, and I feel like it'd be interesting to know what you guys think of the Nevers. That's the last work that he ever made before he'll never make anything again.
I never watched it because it got fucked over because of everything that went on with him.
Yeah, well, the first half of the season, as far as I'm aware, is still exactly as it would have been had he not been cancelled. So, and like, I enjoyed it. I don't think it's anywhere near as good as Buffy, Angel, or Firefly, but it's still like it was entertaining. But point being, he would have been a bit wacky whether or not we had him today. But I'll take him over like fucking J.J. Abrams or Zack Snyder.
Oh god, Zack Snyder is dog shit.
Okay, wait, hang on. I thought you liked Zack Snyder. What happened?
Yeah, right. I like The Watchmen. I think Watchmen's amazing.
Fair.
Okay. Wasn't a big fan of the DC stuff that he did. I really did like the Whedon, the
Ladies and gentlemen, that's called a Freudian slip.
I really did like the Snyder Cut. I thought it was at least sensical, and I thought there was some good stuff in there. I have not liked anything since.
Mm-hmm.
and the guy's a bell end coming on to Geeks and Gamers stream when literally raising hundreds of thousands of dollars for his dead daughter's charity. For him to come on and do that was repulsive beyond compare.
I completely understand everything you just said. Yeah.
So I think he is a phony. I think he's a fake ass bitch.
Well,
And I think he's currently just trying to pander to get back into his clique's their good graces so he can continue to make dog shit.
And you said you hadn't seen Army of the Dead either? Yeah, there's obviously you've got no reason to see either that or Rebel Moon, considering all of your friends have told you to avoid it like the plague.
And I would have given it a go, but also he hired Tig Notell, is it? And she's just a
Tig
fucking.
Notaro, yeah. Well, so someone in chat just said, and this is
end.
one I was talking to Drinker about. So they said, I heard Snyder's Dawn of the Dead was good. Snyder's Dawn of the Dead is good.
I like that.
It's not as good as the original IMO, but it's good. James Gunn wrote it. I was like, okay, so what's your point? Well, at least, the cinematography is strong in his DC set, and maybe I can see some of that in Army of the Dead or Rebel Moon. And then, we just checked the credits. I think it was Fringy that highlighted this to me. Zack Snyder's only cinematographer credits, as far as I'm aware anyway, at least he's like the full cinematographer, was on Army of the Dead and Rebel Moon. Both films that are considered hyper ugly right now.
Oh, yeah.
He is not the cinematographer for the films that he has the best reputation for visuals. It's like, that's pretty interesting. And then, of course, he had full writing credits for the others, the two shit ones. He didn't for the others. I find this fascinating, and I think that the more he releases films that are ugly as sin and written like shit, he's going to destroy his artistic reputation.
Oh, yeah. Because that's who Tig Notell, whatever, was. She replaced him, didn't she? In the casting.
I don't know much about that. I think, because her scenes
was it Tim? Not Tim Miller. Tim.
You talking about it's like a helicopter pilot or something? She like replaced. Yeah, I don't know enough about the matter of it, but I just know she was in reshoots.
But wasn't it the guy from Deadpool that was his role?
Was it? I don't know. Oh, TJ
Miller. That's it. TJ Miller. Yeah, wasn't it TJ Miller?
Might have been. I don't know enough about this. Chris D'Elia, people are saying.
Oh wait, hold on. Isn't Chris D'Elia the? Oh, I don't know. Wasn't he? There wasn't necessarily. Wasn't there?
I'm afraid I'm out of the loop on this one.
Yeah. Didn't.
Gary's just like been here for the past hour.
Yeah. He was the.
I think Gary would have jumped in for
was it Me Too, or wasn't there something underage kiddie going on with him?
I do not know.
I thought something. Yeah, I thought there's something underage kiddie going. I don't know. I'm just going to stay away. Thank you.
Reshot all stuff on a green screen. Yes, Tig Notaro. She is conspicuously on her own in all shots in the movie.
Bit of both. Bit of Me Too. Bit of underage. Not underage. Just young. Chasing young'uns. See, there seems to be some ambiguity around it,
But yes, point being, I feel like Snyder, with every film he releases, he's getting less and less popular.
Moving on. Lower Lips Liquor with a $2 says, supposed to say she step in it and it closes and just reading that verbatim.
All right.
Genius 2012 with a $2 says, hell real BBC listening while I'm at work. Hey. The Murak with a $5 says, Disney tribes out in full force for Echo. Guess the beads were delivered.
Let's be honest, they weren't out in full force. They've already given up.
Yeah.
The soldiers are tired. They're malnourished. They sit in their little hovels waiting for news. Like, are we ever going to be rewarded? I've busted my ass as a Disney fan for years.
For 5 years.
Oh, Gary said,
nobody's defending Echo. It's the dead. The conversation's already dead.
Yeah, nobody's going to be talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary's off to see Beekeeper. So
he is. I want to see that.
I was going to say, by the way, I saw One Life because of Drinker's recommendation. Excellent movie. Probably worth trying to catch because I'm not sure how much of a release this thing is going to get. Like, I was thankful it was in my cinema, to be honest with you. And of course, it's the kind of movie that I don't think it's going to get much engagement at all. But Anthony Hopkins is fantastic in it.
I'm going to see what's on tomorrow. One Life is that. Yeah. One Life's up and The Beekeeper's up. Might do a double feature tomorrow.
I don't even know when it comes out for America.
That could be a day out, couldn't it?
Gary, go see One Life if you can.
Go watch One Life and then go watch The Beekeeper afterwards. Because I need to have the crazy, weird action film last.
Yeah, tonally speaking, they don't line up quite that well, but you know.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I go have a day out tomorrow again. You know.
Yeah.
Eat some popcorn.
Sounds like a plan.
Brass Monkey with a $10 for the house. And long live Nerdrotic. Happy 10th anniversary. Yeah. Happy 10 years, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to stick it in the book anyway. I'm sticking in the book. It's in the book. Brass Monkey, thank you. Harry Brownhold with a 2 Canadian. In Wokeland, the one-legged diverse deaf woman is king. But don't you mean queen pin? It's time for a queen, Mauler. Did you know that?
You know when the writer came up with that in the writer's room, do you think everyone else was just like,
what a fucking read
that was fucking cool. So awesome. Queen pin.
Didn't they want yeah, it's the obvious thing. That's what we do now. Yeah. Cap'n
So
Geek.
tired.
My face is tired. With a $5 says, I gave Echo a good initial review, but now I want to take it back. Why the fuck did he give it a good Gung Ho, thanks to the $5. It doesn't hide your shame.
Do you think they're going to do this with all the villains? Instead of Dr. Doom, it's Nurse Doom.
No, because Nurse would be
I know.
Whoa!
I slipped in a naughty move there.
You did a naughty sexism.
It would be Dr. Doomat, of course. It would be Galacta.
It'd be Dr. Doomet, MD, QC, BGG, 4CG.
And as we know, Mephisto is already gay, so we're gonna have to, just leave that one, I guess.
Well, he likes the Mephistoing, doesn't he?
I mean,
Gung Ho Mac with a. I got 20 minutes. Got to crack.
I can leave if you want.
No, I got to do today's as well. There's like 50 for fucking today. Gung Ho Mac with a $5 says Disney lost the rights to their tentpole show Echo. It will now be streaming on a river. Oh. Scott Hudson with a $2. Echo is here. Ugh. WG with a $10 says Echo is a great character, guys. The stoicism, motivation, fight scenes, and burning rage. Wait, confused Echo for some character called Magua. My bad.
The word stoicism and stoic, they just get raped these days. Any character that doesn't have any emotions at all, like, they're stoic.
No, they're just a shit actor.
Yeah, they're just not emoting. That's what's going on.
Yeah. My face is tired from all of the... Kyle Mercer with a $2. I'm going to scalp some tickets to Echo. Got a Gravy with a £5 says, I'm looking forward to the scene of Kingpin meeting Echo, where he says, my name is Wilson Fisk. Hey, how are you?
God. You know, Fringy was terrified that Daredevil was going to be in it for more than the one scene. And I was like,
Oh God,
don't
so was
worry.
I.
Don't worry, I don't think he will be. Because obviously we watched it later than it came out, and I was like, I haven't seen a single scene being shared with Daredevil other than that one, so I don't think he's in the rest of it.
I'm not even sure it was
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox under the mask.
Probably wasn't, dude.
Foxy Scorpio with a $10 says, what is best in life? Crush your enemies, see them do it before you, hear the lamentations of the women. GTI Warrior with a $5 says, the girl they cast as Abby was good as the youngest daughter in Last Man Standing.
I've not seen that.
Is that the comedy show? Was it comedy show Last Man Standing? No, that's Last Man on Earth. I'm thinking. I haven't seen Last Man Standing. Mr. Black with a $20 says, thanks fellas for keeping us sane. During the fall of our favorite franchises, can you guys recommend some great Ghost Rider Johnny Blaze books? That's going to be Gary's wheelhouse, that is. And Ministry of Wrong Think with the $2 says, Echo should have been Marvel's Death in the Family. And Caffeinated Me with the $2 says, what is the best Batman for a young reader? Yes. All the Batman. Right, that catches us up from Tuesday. Thank you, everybody.
Damn.
Yeah. So let's get on where we have the Sandy Q plush details. Alex DeSoto with a $5 says, getting married in 8 hours. Congratulations. Just want to say thanks for all the laughs. It's amazing how the main source of fun media is this little YouTube circle now. I would swear.
Hell yeah. Also, yeah, congratulations. Do you know we had, I think, someone tell us they got married, and then like a year later they told us they got divorced. We were like, oh. Hope you're all
right. At least you gave it a try.
Exactly.
You gave it the good old...
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
British try.
Hey, you know what? Zoe says in Firefly, I don't want to be so scared of losing something that I will never have it in the first place. I think that's a line from her. It's a good line. Helps you out if you're feeling a little apprehensive about taking steps into a little bit
she lost
risky
Wash.
things in life. Well, I don't think that's got anything to do with it. In fact, you could probably apply that. It's like, well, they got to have what they at the time they had.
Yeah.
You know?
You can only choose one of him.
Oh, that shit was funny as fuck. Yeah.
It's just totally taken aback. Redigal with a membership, but she did it because she knew Mal could take it and he could not.
So was it a good line you can't remember? I remember like fucking 70 lines from that show, okay? I can't get all the words accurate 100%.
I know. Come on, guys. I haven't seen it in about 7 or 8 years, and I'm still pretty much, still shit tons I can remember.
Yeah.
If not word for word. So when I rewatch it again, and I'm going to rewatch it again very soon. Rudigor has been a member for 15. Thank you, Rudigor. Burb Shid with the 2 Australians says fucking pronouns. Loxor, fucking pronouns. Loxor with a 5 gifted. Thank you, Loxor, man. Brass Monkey with another $10 for the house. Lovey, long time.
Oh,
Mean Girls did a 28 million 3-day weekend.
I didn't even. They made a Mean Girls movie.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Stop. Get out.
This time with
ridiculous.
More diversity.
You know the thing I like about it is that it got everyone to be like, this Lindsay Lohan, but Mean Girls is pretty good. It is a good film. It's funny.
Beekeeper did 16.79 and Wonka did 8.38.
Mm-hmm. Someone reminded me in chat, okay, so it's their fault, not mine, as of another great line. Do you remember in that same episode, they come across Mal, who's fighting the, second in command, big old raw fist fight, and Jane goes to shoot him, and then Zoe puts the gun down and says, no, this is something the captain has to do himself. And then Mal just goes, no, it's not.
No, it's not. Yeah.
And she's like, oh.
Thank you, Brass Monkey, you little sweetheart. Teddy has been a member for 20 months. Thank you, Teddy. Coalee with a $10. You failed. Dishonor. No busty Asian ladies for you. Oh.
Damn.
Fuck. That's big. Yeah, that's rough, man. Hi Diddley with a 15-month membership says, hey, Az, hope all is well with you and Belle, good sir. Yeah, Belle just being a sweetie poo, living on my footstool, which is right by the radiator, spewing heat at her, and she's loving life in the winter. Calioth with a $2 says, covering Tifa in chocolate is not cheating. Fuck off.
You're gonna make him lose it, right?
I've loved you for 26 years!
Covering her chocolate, she might drown. Gotta be careful.
I'll cover parts of her in chocolate.
Makes sense.
Acid Hot Pocket with a $20 says, good day to you, Az. Just wanted to say that you're an inspiration to the rest of us fighting the fight on extra pounds. Thank you for the honesty and keep doing what you do. We're all going to make it. Hey, you keep going, and thank you for a massive 20 there, but you keep going. If I can do it, trust me, you can do it, because I'm fucking useless. DJ with $100. No alcohol for over a year. How can you call yourself a responsible Brit?
Not even special occasions?
No. My mum actually asked me, she said, when you said, Terrence, when you said that you're not drinking alcohol, does that mean you can have like the little miniatures? And I'm like, Mum, no alcohol at all. She's like, oh.
What if you were playing Simpsons Hit and Run with me and Metal, and we asked to take shots with us?
I'd take shots of fresh orange juice.
Damn it. Maybe we'll just get you on meth. I guess that's similar, right?
I've got to take a shot of meth. I'm teetotal, buddy. Teetotal. I'm straight edge. Mithroth with a 20 Swedish says, who's a beautiful little silverback? I'm a beautiful little silverback. Cyberhunk 2069 with a $5 says, got a good new job, and I think today might be the day I buy my first 40k minis. Nice. Any good factions to learn with, or should I just go with my favorites? You always go by the rule of cool. The one that you like the most, you like the look of the most. The rule of cool is always the way. It's only later on that you discover who's OP. Thank you. DB with a £2 says, Az, please stream cannon fodder, FNT troop names. Oh, wow. Gamer Guy with a £5 says, I started a Tyranid army thanks to the local store manager's enthusiasm, and I've sat painting every Friday night since listening to FNT. Love it. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I love that. No Zaku Boy has been a member for 25. Says, who sees into the hearts of men and undergarments of women? Peeping Tom. Fucking damn right he does.
Speaking of undergarments, someone was like, you guys have the flumpy language because you say pants and underpants like the same thing. Then I was like, you guys deleted trousers.
Yeah, we have trousers, not pants.
You guys got rid of it. Why? We gave you that for free. And then you were like, no, I'm tossing this away. You didn't need to do that, but you did.
Do you know why they say pants?
Why?
And it's weird because we should probably say pants. Pantaloons. No, that's why we've got it right, because our undergarments are pantaloons. Pantaloons are undergarments. We got it right. You're fucking wrong again, America.
I already knew we had it right because they deleted trousers. We gave them the word.
We got it right. Left, pantaloons are undergarments.
When they swam over the little pond to their own little island, we gave them a big book of words, and then they spat on a couple of pages, and now they couldn't see anything of those words, and they had to replace them or whatever. We have to get them
dude, I hate being fucking right all the time.
Yeah.
Philip H has been a member for 3 months. Thank you, Philip. D. Breezy says for the demonetization, saw Rise of the Beasts and Oppenheimer this weekend. Beast was a bit current day, but a decent final battle. It's fucking shite. Oppenheimer was a good movie, but clearly a communist sympathizer. Best case. It definitely had communist definitely.
I feel like that's
It's a really good film.
what the movie was about, though.
No, it wasn't about that. I don't think it was about that at all. But yeah, Rise of the Beast, fucking shocking. Not Kevin Feige with a membership for 3 months says, do Transformers cut their gear sticks? Yes. There they go, manual. Sean Chambers with a $10 says, as are you tracking your body mass index, BMI? BMI stat combined with weight measurement will give a good indication of fat loss versus muscle gain. I'm not, Sean. I'm not. I think I'd have a heart attack if I saw BMI. Gwintendo with a £2 says, as you need to tell your ghost story this week. Not this week.
You have a ghost story?
I have a ghost story.
Ooh.
Take a 610 with a $5 says, guys, thoughts on remake of 28 Days Later that's coming? Also, does FNT, Real BBC, and Open Bar all take place in the same shared universe? Yes, it does. And it's not a remake, it's a third film. It's 28 years later.
They skip months, those cowards.
I know. We've had 28 days, 28 weeks. Should have been 28 months, but they were too late for that. And now it's 28 years later.
I heard they're trying to get Danny Boyle back to direct.
That's what I heard.
So, I mean, we'll give it a chance. See what happens.
I think the first one is really good. I think the second one is not very good.
I love the second one's opening.
Yes, with Robert Carlyle.
Yes,
that is horrific.
Yes,
in all the best ways, in all the good ways. Because you think if I was in that situation, what would I be like? And you think probably Robert Carlyle, maybe,
possibly, yeah. It's maybe a scary situation.
It's the bit where you're like, I don't see myself as that, but you put in that situation, you never know.
It's a rough one.
Gollum Wolf with a $10 says, hell, Silverback and Eldritch God. I got my mom into Firefly, and when we were watching Serenity together and Zoe got attacked, my mum looked at me accusingly and yelled, if Zoe dies. She don't die. She don't die.
She comes close, though, in the movie.
Close, but she doesn't. Close, but no cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Wash does. Fictitious Dr. Savage, Dave Savage with a £2 says, do you want to run the ship? Yeah, well, you can't.
Oh, yeah. I think he says that to Jade, right? Do you want to run the ship? He's like, yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I do. And then he's like,
well, you can't.
You can't.
Such great, unbelievable facial expressions, by the way.
Oh, yeah. The banter is just on top notch. And I assume you may have seen the behind the scenes stuff, but the whole cast and crew said they just fucking loved making it, and they had like perfect chemistry. It's the saddest thing because basically everything's working. You just needed someone to believe in Firefly long enough, who could fund it. But they just didn't make it.
Scottish Nerd with a £5 says, the first time I heard the Hero of Compton, my reaction was the same as Dr. Tam. The whole crew of Serenity was awesome. Town called Jane.
It's practically a blueprint for how you should write shit like that. All of them have different backgrounds, experiences, ages, and careers and values.
Yes.
It's fucking excellent. I think
which means different voices, by the way, folks.
Joss Whedon summarized it as Firefly is about 9 people looking into space and all seeing something different.
Darth Maul's lower half with a €2 says, do you know the Luke and Ray apprentice do you know the Luke and Ray apprentice diary on X? No. Scottish Nerd with a £2. Crap, I meant Canton. It's okay. It's all right. Getting words wrong's fine.
You're probably American.
Crazy Beardy has become a member. Thank you, Crazy Beardy. Appreciate you. Archangel, won't you be mine? With a $10, it says, looked it up. Operative screen time was 13 minutes. Even.
Oh, wait. Well, if that includes all scenes he's a part of, sure. But obviously what I'm referring to is like how effective he is with such little dialogue.
Yeah.
You think of some fucking bad guys and a lot of stuff we see these days don't stop talking. But he's so straight to the point. I love every last line from him. It's absolutely excellent. Easy recommendation just for anyone who's looking to design a villain.
I've
Have a look at his.
always loved Chigwa Ejiofor as an actor. He's just fucking brilliant.
You know what he reminds me of, funnily enough, was Quaritch from the first Avatar. This sort of zeal and conviction, but the funny thing is, I just think he's a better version of Quaritch. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's a lot of similarities, like when their ships are being fucking destroyed, both of them immediately get to the escape pods, sort of thing, or like get out of their ships really effectively. They both care about their men, which is something I really like seeing in villains.
Yes, I like seeing that because it makes me understand their conviction more. But instead of being self-driven, they're driven by a higher power, and the higher power means you look after the people who are there working with you.
Do you remember when he's really pissed off with Mal and says a lot of innocent people are dying up there when it's the Alliance versus the Reavers? And Mal says, yeah, you have no idea, because obviously the Reavers were innocent people who were fucked up by the Alliance. It's so great. Like, the two of them have every reason to hate each other at that point.
Oh, yeah.
You totally understand why.
Veroni dropping 2 $1.50 super stickers. Thank you, Veroni. I'm trying to see what there was. There was an ice cream and a hot dog. Thank you, Veroni. Harry Brownell with the 2 Canadians says, what a whiner. Mal line should have been left in.
So that is from a deleted scene where the operative says, after the Battle of Serenity Valley, how did you put your life back together? How did you find meaning again? And then Mal says something like, that's something you got to figure out for yourself. And then as he's walking away, he just goes, what a whiner. Which they think they deleted from the main movie.
Yeah, I don't recall that. Draconic Ice Mage dropping a 10 gifted memberships to the stream. Thank you. Sorry, 5 gifted, but still, thank you. Still very generous. Angry is angry with a $10. Visiting the folks this weekend, but have a few minutes to myself, so I thought I'd see if Az was having an afternoon tea show. And now I see Maula's here as well. What a nice surprise. It is. Lady G with a $10 says, for the hoose this time. Kiddos at Sunday school, so I don't have to put you on headphones. Supernatural was only supposed to get 5 seasons. Correct. It was a 5-season story.
You can tell when you watch it.
Yes, you can tell very much the drop between season 5 to 5 and season 6. And Kripke wasn't even sure it'd make it to season 2. Mola. Yeah, it was a planned. It was a story. It was a 5-season story that they had planned, and then that was meant to be it. But it was just so popular that they ended up going for 15. And you can tell. Good to see you, Lady G. Love that woman. Gollum Wolf and her hubby. Gollum Wolf with a $5. Mauler, do you think Echo was robbed of her personal dignity?
Is that a reference to something? I'm struggling. Is that a meme?
I don't know. I'm thinking, but I can't think of anything.
Try help me out. What's personal dignity meme? Look, there's 1,000 memes I gotta keep track of. Sometimes I miss them. But do I think she was robbed of personal dignity? Sure,
whatever.
Does she have any dignity?
Legalize adulthood with a $100. Put this towards a litter robot for the Casa de Az fund. I've seen some absolutely unbelievable robotic litter things.
Like Roombas or whatever?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, I saw this. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. I saw this one where it's like the cat goes in and it poops and then it cleans the tray and it does the thing and it does. It's really cool. Yeah.
Oh, apparently it was a reference to Grace Randolph. In Mario review. Classic.
Lady G with a $2 says, that hurts, guys. America, US. It's math. Exactly. You got it wrong.
Yeah.
Garfield's Bizarre Adventure with the $5 says the English language may have originated in the tiny island across the Atlantic, but Americans have perfected the language. 100% true.
They stole our language, perverted it, and then tried to tell us they perfected it. So rude.
Well, that's the arrogance of America.
Yeah, obnoxious.
I know. Ugh.
Ugh.
3 Dog Deb has become a member. Thank you, 3 Dog Deb. Frank Spencer with a 6 month says, I swear the best television and film came out in a year ending in 7 or starting with 7. 1997, Fifth Element, 13th Floor, Gattaca, etc. 1977, Star Wars betting.
It's not like those things aren't great and everything. It's just that there are some other years you could select that have amazing releases. Didn't Blade Runner and The Thing come out a week from each other? That was a pretty fucking good week.
Wow. That's not a bad week at cinema,
Which
is
sucks because both of them flopped, right?
Yeah.
Damn it.
God damn you. Chris Foster with a £1.50 super sticker of a hot dog. 46%, Sandy. About 46%. Legalize Adulthood also dropping a 20 gifted membership to the stream. Dude, you've had a rocket up your ass, mate, the last couple of weeks, man. Thank you so much. That is insane. Insane. Thank you. B Buster with a $10, says Casa de Az. Going in. It's going in. Going in, book. It's in the book. Thank you. Slump. Cyberhunk 2069, giggity with a $5 says, thanks for the advice, Az, but I meant easy to learn to paint minis, not necessarily play the game. Rule of cool still. Yes, still the rule of cool.
Yes.
It's still the rule of cool, yeah. You've got some great help with things like contrast paints. Learn how to play a little bit of contrast paints, but don't use them as a be all and end all. Use them initially to get to understand how to use washes and such, and then you can start with some highlights or some airbrushing, and that way you can really sort of hone. But to always the rule of cool, regardless of whether you're playing or painting. EO with a £5 says, it's still weird as heck that my description for what I saw and your description for what you saw are the same.
All right.
Okay. P Jackie with a £5 says, check out The Peasants film, a hand-painted animation Polish film. Good music too. Oh, okay. Andrea K with a €2 super sticker of a smiling doggy poo. Thank you. Scottish Nerd with a £2 says, if Yanks had their way, it would be called United States. Yes.
United
States. Always cutting things up and off.
Mm-hmm.
And then Draconic Ice Mage gifting another 5. So that does actually make 10 from him today. So we can go back in time and go, I predicted the future.
Whoa.
Thank you so much. I know, right? And that is it. We are caught up. And I've got to run because I got Sunday Fun Day in just under an hour. State of Decay 2. Definitely with Carolyn, an X-Ray Girl. Not sure about QBG this week. I really hope so. But it might be us 3. But State of Decay 2 is going to be fucking hilarious. Join us 6 p.m. UK time, 54 minutes from now. Morley, anything you'd like to plug before we go, good sir?
Nope.
Great. I will be back in an hour with Sunday Fun Day. Thank you, everybody who came to watch today. Massive thank you to my mods. I really, honestly, truly, genuinely appreciate you giving up your free time. You're so good to me. Everybody who super chatted, not just today, but also on Tuesday and got your super chat read out today. Thank you so much indeed for supporting the channel. Everybody who membered, remembered, gifted memberships, thank you so much indeed. This Tuesday, Real BBC's on Gary's channel. This Wednesday, Ripping the Silverbacks on Eric's channel. Until the next time, you take care. Goodbye, Blue Boo.